Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ryan Poe, and today I decided I'd go out on a nature reserve walk. I'm out here at Stars Cave Nature Resort, walking the Flint River Trail. A little bit of history with my album for today, Wage War. I've heard two songs from the band before, Circle the Drain and Manic, which is the name of the album. All things considered, I haven't heard too much from them beside that. I have heard the strip version of Circle the Drain, which is fantastic in its own right. So, yeah, we'll see what I think about it in the end. But, nice muggy day. Figured that walking out here might be a good idea. I mean, look at it. Fun. All right, let's get to this, listen to this album, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So, figured I'd show this off. Kind of just something kind of interesting. The park is called Stars Cave. Well, let's walk up to the cave itself, shall we? Main reason I'm doing this is because I did do it on my walk up here, not realizing this is where the path didn't go. So, genius, Poe, genius. But figured might as well show it just as a little thing. Talks about what's found in there and stuff like that. And as you can see, yeah, just a big old cave. Alright, I'm taking a little bit of a break on my walk. I'm currently about 2.5 miles in what is looking like it's going to end up being a 4-mile walk. Because I did not read the maps right for the trails. But anyway, to the album. Manic was interesting. The first half of the album was really hard and heavy. A lot of, not like screamo or guttural grunts, but heavy. Definitely a little bit on some of the songs. Which kind of surprised me considering the first song I heard from them was Circle the Drain, which is completely different style. But as the album went further on, I noticed that they kind of eased down more on the what am I thinking of? The screams and stuff, and made it more melodic sound that was closer to Circle the Drain. I was alright with the album. I don't think it was absolutely fantastic. I don't think it was terrible, but all things considered, I enjoyed it. Some of the songs I did enjoy. Let me just look really quickly. Jump cut. So the songs I enjoyed were Manic, Circle the Drain, God's Spell, I think that's the name of it, Slow Burn, and If Tomorrow Never Comes. Yeah, all things considered, I wasn't too big on the first half of the album. Second half of it, pretty fine. If I have any more I want to say, I will when I get back to my house. I'm going to give the album a second listen to while I'm walking back, because I've still got another 1.5 miles to walk. Whoops. Anyway, I will see you guys back at my house. So in the end, I do have a couple things I wanted to add from it. First things first, let me fix the mistake I said during the initial album review. The song is Godspeed, not Godspell. Godspell's a musical. Godspeed's the name of the song on this Manic album. My bad. But I did have another couple songs that I didn't mention that I thought were pretty good. I also liked Never Said Goodbye. And on the second listen, now that I kind of knew what I was going more into, I did find myself appreciating the beginning a little bit more. Is it still a little heavier than what I would listen to on a regular basis? Yeah, but it's not the worst as like I thought it was. So, all things considered, I'll take it. Um, yeah. Otherwise, I think I covered everything I wanted to mention really in it. Just to reminder, the songs I really enjoyed were Manic, Circle the Drain, Godspeed, Slow Burn, Never Said Goodbye, and If Tomorrow Never Comes. 6 songs on an 11-song album. That's fine. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Gotta love technical difficulties. If you kind of notice, I'm always kind of looking off to the side. It's because the way I have my setup here is my uh right on this side over here is where I have my video recording that I can see from here. So when I noticed it wasn't moving whatsoever, I knew that my video recording was messing up. So yeah, it's not like I just can't look straight at the screen. It's just with how big my screen is, I just kind of naturally look more towards where the recording is. Maybe in future reference, I will move it over to the side so that way I can look more directly into the camera. It's a work in progress, as you can kind of tell. Again, what I was saying was, uh, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna just keep the 20 albums that I had on that wheel. As soon as I'm through all 20, I will make a new wheel with 20 new albums. So that way there's not like some albums that might get stuck on the wheel for forever. I want to be able to hear all of them that people are suggesting to me if possible. But, if I keep adding ones, then it's possible that stuff would just keep on falling further and further behind. Not only that, but that way I can get through a bunch of different albums before I go back and listen to maybe another album from an artist that people wanted to hear me to hear more than one album from. You know what I mean? So that's kind of just a quick behind the scenes. Um, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and get out of here. You guys have a great day. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what albums you want me to listen to. And thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.